All right, folks, we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk to Liz Peek, syndicated columnist, Fox News contributor, Batya Ungar-Sargon, journalist and author of Second Class, How the Elites Betrayed America's Working Men and Women. All right, speaking of elites, I want to start with a little clip from the great Mark Levin about two-tier justice system and what they're trying to do to Donald Trump. Take a listen to Levin, please.
The Department of Justice has become the rogue operation of the federal government under Joe Biden and his Attorney General Merrick Garland. It is controlled by the Democrat Party and the radical left. It's destroying the 2024 election. It's violating every norm, every tradition, everything it inherited to ensure that that department could be trustworthy and could be reliable. But it has criminalized politics.
All right, we're going to come back after this and talk to the great Jonathan Turley, who wrote a piece about the odor of mendacity. But look, you think Levin is wrong on this? Liz Peek, I'll start with you. Just flat out, is he wrong on this?
Oh, no. And by the way, I think it's all backfired because after all, look at Donald Trump's approval ratings, right? Every time he gets indicted or gets slammed by another judge, his approval ratings go up because Americans like fair play. And this has not been fair play from the beginning of all these various lawsuits, all of which, and Jonathan Turley has been excellent all this, they're so fragile. They're made up. Every single one, even the New York Times has had to describe as sort of a last-minute rearranging of the facts and legal procedures to come up with something to charge him with. When you have DAs running expressly to get Donald Trump, how is that the legal system anyone can have faith in, Larry? I mean, and look, the fact that Bonnie Willis and Wade and all these people have spent time in the White House with the White House staff concocting these charges, et cetera.
Right. That's a really
It's so offensive.
Absolutely.
Everybody's offended by it.
You know, Batya, you see this for what it is, and Liz is right there. It all comes out of the White House. That's all. Pure and simple. But they want to throw Trump in jail for 700 years. They want to take all his cash away, all his business away. I see this not only as a perversion two-tiered justice system, which is bad enough, but also a distraction from the issues where it's so popular. Trump is arguing for middle-class tax cuts, close the border, stop the immigrant-related crime, improve our relations overseas, help Israel. In other words, his issues are so popular that I think the Bidens are deliberately distracting with all this judicial nonsense.
It's so appalling because if you look just at Trump's policies, he is the consensus candidate that Joe Biden pretended to be. He's running where 70% of the American people are at. If you just look at policy, and the Democrats cannot stand that he has shown up and collected the working class that they abandoned. And so they have to invent outrage after outrage after outrage and lawfare and add everything on. They want him in jail. You're absolutely right for having the chutzpah of showing up and representing the American people.
Is it chutzpah or chutzpah? What did you say, chutzpah?
My people say chutzpah.
No, I'll defer to you. I'll defer to you. I love that word. I've used it, but I've mispronounced it. It's a great word. You're exactly right. Chutzpah.
One thing, Larry, can I just say?
On chutzpah.
On the documents case, right? I mean, so Joe Biden is let off because he's an old man, which I really find a pretty ridiculous thing. But anyway, let's all remember, because this has not been in the news for a long time, Merrick Garland sat on the fact that they had discovered secret documents in Biden's office at Penn Center and so forth until after the midterm elections. And then it was leaked by a network. They weren't even going to tell anybody.
Batya, yes to that. I don't mean it. I want to just, we got a minute and a half left or so. This bloodbath business, which was aimed at the car business and China violating trade agreements, and the media is trying to make it out to be a national issue bloodbath. What do you make of that?
First of all, I loved that you came out in favor of tariffs, Larry. Yes, what a win.
Offset by tax cuts, which I like, We all evolve.
Listen.
We all have chutzpah, and we all evolve into chutzpah.
We're back in 2016, where Donald Trump shows up with a great idea for protecting middle-class and working-class jobs and wages.
Yep.
And what do they have to do? The leftist media, who is entirely made up of the same people who want those cheap cars from China, they have to create outrage to distract from the fact that he is protecting the American working class while they are selling them out. That's what's happening.
I think that's right. It's a big distraction, which is what you're saying. 30 seconds. This would be Chinese cars, heavily subsidized so they're cheap, right? You've talked about how they're invading Europe with this, assembling and then selling them out of Mexico, which gives them the cover of USMCA.
Exactly.
And Trump is right to attack that. Isn't he? He's 100. He's got that right.
Absolutely, because guess what? Detroit is the issue here. I mean, our automakers are going to be in big, big trouble. And already they're not doing terribly well because of the EV mandates. It will only get worse if a Chinese flood of cars comes across
Nobody
the border.
wants an EV. If you go on the street,
that's the
ask
problem.
people randomly, go out on 6th Avenue. Do you want an electric vehicle? No, I don't want to. I mean, no one wants an EV.
Look, it reminds me of the Soviet, what was that horrible car that they made?
What was it called?
And they insisted people buy it. They practically drove the Soviet Union out of business.
The Soviets had a lot of chutzpah, that's what I'll say. Liz Peek, Batya Ungar-Sargon, terrific ladies, we really appreciate it.